I'm 32, and I found out someday that never had a dream. I was just living with the flow, like how it is going, it is going. I believe that if someone has the fire inside the heart and like a soul, it's noticeable. People notice right away that spark, and then
Yeah.
they want to like pick it up from you and do that.
I'm wondering, when you were a child, did
Yeah.
you have a dream or something you
No.
were aspiring to? No?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. I did not learn how to find out about it, like how
Okay.
to build and cultivate that dream within me.
And I feel that the journey of our childhood and adulthood has a meaning, you know. It has a meaning to me, and probably you can find some meaning for yourself also in your childhood.
Hmm?
I'm sure you have many ideas. The world waits for your ideas, my friend. Yeah, I think so. Hi. Can you tell us your name again?
My name is Konstantin.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for joining.
You're welcome. Thank
Yeah.
you too. I'm surprised actually.
Surprised?
People don't usually do. It's like a call for invitation.
It
I
is.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you do that sometimes, like talking to people randomly?
Do I? Yeah, sometimes I want to know more about people. I want to know their life. I want to know what they're doing. I think everybody has something to say. We usually close from experience. We close from everybody. Everybody's and it's hat. I don't want to say that everybody, obviously, but people tend to have their own thoughts, and they're not interested in anyone.
I mean, it's just that sometimes the space for opening up is missing, right?
Exactly. I think we should be more open and.
Yeah.
Open for a new experience. I think it is essential.
Definitely. Can I ask you where you are from?
We are from, I'm Russian.
Nice.
He's half Russian or half Ukrainian.
Okay. It's a pleasure. Yeah.
Very much.
Nice. So, what brings you to Montreal?
It brings me to Montreal. I mean, we've got a big cultural background in our country, and I have grown personally surrounded by huge history, long history, and I believe that Montreal has a lot to offer to people who want to seeking for that culture. I used to live in Ottawa and Toronto, so I've seen how it is over there, and I've decided to come here because here's a lot of French speakers, like you speak French, I assume, right? And lots of African people who come here to do fashion, and it was very interesting to me, and that's why I came here for the culture, for the
Right.
French culture.
To learn from people. Also.
From yes, and just to feel more alive. This city is huge, and a lot to see, a lot to learn, and French also. I was always interested in learning new languages.
Okay.
I had pleasure learning English and also French. I had started before I moved to Montreal.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, there are too many things that kind of aligned together, and I've decided to come here and see how it is. I'm open for. It's like altruistic way of thinking. I believe so. I was like, okay, I can do that. And,
Sounds like a place to flourish for you. Maybe.
yeah, I think we see it through experience, and we gotta experience. Instead of overthinking, we have to live that experience. And I've been here for a year.
Okay.
About a year.
At this point of your life, would you say you have a dream?
I've been thinking about the dream, and I believe that I'm 32, and I found out someday that never had a dream. I was just living with the flow, like how it is going, it is going. I did not have my own opinion about what I want to do in life and what I'm looking for and how to do it, because I had never been told how to like flourish that, how to recognize that thought within and that desire to do something in life. And I think I started being more sensitive towards my own sensations of what I want to do. And I think since a half a year or a year ago, I started developing more an idea about like using more imagination, because imagination is also a thing to use and like to think about, oh, that's what I want to do, that's how I want to, like thinking in verbs. I think all life is about verbs, about continuation, about moving and speaking, learning, dreaming, attempting, failing. I think it's all about that. Like noun is more about calling like a tree, but tree is treeing. Like you know, it's doing its job as a tree, so it's treeing. And I think I started thinking more in verbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is it to Konstantin mean?
A Konstantin is like being constant. I think being constant of. I mean, I don't think I'm like constant in terms of my point, like view of life. I'm very open to new experiences and to like doing such things as like, let's say, meeting people on streets and exchanging words. I'm open to it, but constant in. Maybe starting something and actually being truthful to myself and finishing it. And that's how I started gaining respect towards myself.
So also what I was trying to say is if everything that we see right is being, what is it for you to be? Like when do you feel alive in your day, in your week?
Good question. Be alive.
If there is something that comes.
I mean, there's I've always been thinking about like starting something new in life. However, I was always thinking what it means to recognize if I truly enjoy what I'm doing, because sometimes we feel like, oh, I don't like something, but perhaps it's just because I don't like it, really don't like it, or it's because I haven't learned enough to enjoy it. It's like a learning, there's a process of first stage of learning process when you might not like it because you're new and always sucks to start. But then I think I started to recognize that it's just a process of passing that stage of difficulties and then enjoying that. And at the moment I started like doing tennis, for example, and I started recognizing that's what I really like to do, and that's what I find myself going into.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's also about learning new skills, new things?
Yeah, and recognizing that I truly enjoy it. Not because I'm doing it because I'm bored, but actually staying because I love it, and that's experience that I want to do. Yeah.
Do you have a job here?
Yeah.
Do you work?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Do you want to share a bit?
Well, at the moment I do something, but like engineering, for example. I started my engineering career, and generally I had studied in Toronto construction engineering, but I didn't like it. Somebody else had chosen it for me, and that because I didn't know what to choose and how to choose in a way that it suits my needs and my desire and my interests, because I believe that some people just know kind of instantly, oh, I like doing this, okay, I will continue. For me, it was like, Mom, would you choose something for me? Like, which job pays well? Okay, let's do that.
So it's your parents who choose?
It was my father, because he was helping me with, I've been here for about 10 years, about 10 years. And my father, it was a conversation between us, and he was like, okay, let's check which job is very popular and could be paid well. And I was 22 back then. I was like, oh, this, okay, let's do construction. But after 2 years, I realized that I didn't like it. I wasn't into it, but I couldn't stop because like immigrant journey is different. So I had to finish and work and.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment it is this, but there are some other thoughts in my head, some
Okay.
other things I would like to continue doing. Yeah.
Do you want to share a bit about maybe one of these thoughts? Or?
No problem. I mean, I have a tripod just like you do,
Okay.
and I have microphones, just a
Okay.
DJI. I have a DJI.
Yeah, that's fine. That
And
works too, actually.
I used to this summer I started doing speaking in front of camera and posting it, and I had lots of fun speaking in front of camera and sharing my thoughts about something, and then thank you so much. And then I recognized this is not my thing. That was one of the first thoughts in my life. Okay, I don't want to do this anymore because I don't feel like I want to do this.
So
And
you started, but then you stopped.
Then I was like, I was doing well. I enjoyed setting up tripods and everything, but I was like, I don't want to do that. What I was going to do. It's like at first I didn't know. I was like, okay, I will do. But then some people do it and never stop. Like they continue in their job for 20 years and they don't want to quit, or they just it's too hard, too difficult for them to quit. So they work until the end of their life. But I was like, I can't do this. I don't want to film myself running, let's say, or talking about in front of camera for some reasons.
So something was blocking.
Something was blocking. It's just there's no passions about it.
Really?
So I was like, okay, so probably I need to find out what I'm really interested in at first, and do, because I gave myself a chance to experience that, and it wasn't working.
Okay.
And there's some other circumstances they got together, and I was like, no, I'm not doing. But now, I started doing more tennis. I recognized that I love playing tennis. So at this moment in life, I was like, okay, I can continue with that. So I'm prepping my I'm mentally prepping myself to start and continue with that.
So you think you will maybe build something around this?
I enjoy the process of doing that, and it gives me much more pleasure, and every second is a joy okay, I'm ready to come back, I'm ready to play again, I'm ready to learn more. Yeah.
And any other area of your life where you like to learn a lot, pretty consistently?
Yeah, that's it. I would like to. I believe that if someone has the fire inside the heart and a soul, I think it's much easier I would say easier, but I'll put it this way: easier to first of all to do it yourself, because you have passions.
Yeah.
To wake up in the morning, let's say. And also it's noticeable. People notice right away that spark, and then they want to pick it up from you and do that. And also it gives them a lot of courage to do that as well, because many people I believe, because I think it's coming from my own self, need that inspiration sometimes, or just a spark. And when we see others inspired, we'll just be like, okay, I'm doing that too.
Maybe you want to inspire others.
Yeah, when we
be that spark for others. Okay.
But first of all, of course, we're all here and there following our own egocentric desires. Like, we want to do it for ourselves first, and then if people pick it up, okay. If they don't, I don't really care. I will still do what I want to do. But everybody finds its own customer.
Yeah, when you do something that you're passionate about, I think you can do it with pretty much anyone around yourself, and you might call them customers, but you can also just call them people you meet and just other humans, right?
Yeah.
So it depends what you want to build, but I'm wondering, when you were a child, did
Yeah.
you have a dream or something
No.
you were aspiring to? No?
No,
Really?
no,
Okay.
not at all. I wasn't. We had just a conversation with Konstantin like just like 5 minutes ago. No, I did not learn how to find out about it, like how
Okay.
to build and cultivate that dream within me. So I was always, as I said previously, I was just moving with how it goes. I wouldn't. I don't even know what I would do in Russia at the moment. Like I didn't have a nothing I would want. I
Yeah.
had dreamed about. No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. That probably it's a sad part of my life, but I'm good. Like it's gotten me
I
to where I
mean,
am.
it might be a sad part, but it might be also. I think everyone has gifts which are hidden in their life, and maybe if you've experienced most of your life without, learning how to listen to yourself and to your own desires,
Yeah.
maybe on your journey you can also maybe try to help others get closest to them. Because I think a lot of us are actually lacking this connection with ourselves,
Yeah.
and I'm sure many people around us are actually also do not know what they aspire to do. So maybe in the pain that you experienced when you were younger, or in the void or the emptiness that you feel now that you had when you were younger,
Yeah.
maybe there is something that you can actually build from. I don't know. It depends how things go for you, but sometimes, and at least that's my belief, right? That we are all here for something that makes sense and that helps others. And I feel that the journey of our childhood and adulthood has a meaning. It has a meaning to me, and probably you can find some meaning for yourself also in your childhood and in what you lacked, probably.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But in the end, the dream is about being present. So it's just about making more space to what brings you to the present, right? If it's tennis is nice. If it's talking with people, it's also beautiful.
I mean present, meaning like not thinking too much about the past, which is like obviously we're ending up in sort of kind of called trauma way of like if we're thinking too much about the past, they say it's called trauma. If we're too nervous, it's about the future. And yeah, I mean eliminating all this like here and there, like thinking about what's stopping me from being in the present, I guess helps to recognize it. Yeah, and I mean, many people have been lost in woods, as Dante Alighieri was talking about, in Inferno. He was lost, and I mean, being that guy who is looking in his life from paradise to that hell. You know what I mean? When the paradise is when you pass that fear, past a lot of I don't want to say sins, but there's fear is a sort of big step here. So when you surpass it and you're already moving in and you're happy, find your happiness in paradise, it's much easier to look in the past and explain what it feels to pass it and what it feels to look at from there. Means a lot. Dante is a great guy. He's explained it the most.
Do you have a taste for philosophy?
Yeah, here and there. I don't support like certain philosopher completely, but it's. I mean, we are adopt if we like read and or listen to like sums up. So some of them are very difficult to read, like Nicomache's Ethics, Aristotle, whatever. Like when you read it, it's too much. But when you're watching like overview from somebody who's actually done it and then gets deeper and explains it, you kind of adjust and adapt it to yourself, and then you change. Somebody said you could be the best thief. You can pick up something from somebody and be like, oh, that's what I would love to have in my life. And it's always you always kind of level up with that, right? You can start from somebody who is like, I don't want to judge, but like you start a little bit from the bottom, and then you adopt something better, and then you change, and
You
then
grow.
yeah, exactly, and then you find something else from philosophy, and then your way of thinking is kind of goes up a little bit, not up, how to say, you know what I mean, right? And then yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Interesting. Yeah.
but I didn't have a certain philosopher that I would admire and focus on. That's for sure.
But do you share your own ideas sometimes, or?
When people ask, yeah. I do my best not to be pushy. I mean, when people need it, they will ask. People who don't need it, they will not. But you know.
That's true, but I mean, you know, in the beginning we talked about flourishing, and flourishing is also about expressing ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So I believe that for each and every one of us, the way we flourish is to express ourselves without necessarily asking for someone else's permissions, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, even when you start a podcast, let's say you first of all doing it you kind of living your life, and that's what you're interested in. And then first of all, you're not going, oh, I'm gonna go and teach people what to do and how to live their life. You first of all living for your own experience, and through the conversation, you also finding more about yourself. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
And then
resonates.
it all depends. If the people want to pick it up, and then they're like your philosophy and the way you live your life, they also will learn from you, and at the same time, that will kind of will find that courage, spark, inspiration within themselves. People are looking for it, but they don't know where to go. Like as Dante was saying, he's got lost in woods, and then there's like a wolf and lion and whatever appeared, and then that he had to go back to experience all the experience of hell before he went to like a paradise eventually. So there's no shortcut for it.
Yeah.
But it's good to find someone who actually sparks it, like gives you at least direction, hope. It's good to have a hope. It's good to have a something that moves you forward.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
I hope this direction gets clearer over time for you. But I'm sure it is already.
Yeah, I wish to. Yeah.
It is.
Taking it slow, but I'm not sometimes positive as well. I could be upset and just sit down and get a little bit negative about what's going on within me and just pass it. I don't depress it.
Okay.
I let myself feel it, because if I depress it, it's gonna be a depression, and then I will always have these emotions constantly appearing. Instead of feeling them, I push them to like some space I have in here, and then it's always there, it's always present, and eventually it will be adjusted towards my character, towards my persona. So if I feel bad, I will let myself feel it, and then it goes. It's like negative emotion. Let's say anger. When you meet let's say you're angry in traffic, and if you're angry, don't like push it and not try not to notice it. It's better to maybe have it a little bit, let yourself feel it, count until 40, and then it's gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, bad emotions are just a fuel as much as good emotions for us being ourselves, right?
Yeah.
And you can fuel ideas and anything.
And excuse me, I forgot your name again.
Bastian.
Bastian. And what's your mission?
My mission?
Yeah, like a mission. Like you got where's the thing? Like
It's over there.
Oh yeah. So what's the why do you do that?
I do that because I believe that we are all gifted for something, and that sometimes slowing down and taking the time, to talk about it can help to bring some light to what our gift is. So it's just an invitation to slow down and to that was really inspiring today actually. So yeah, just bringing light to your dream, hopefully.
Yeah. Do you have a dream?
Yeah, I have a dream. But the more I
No pressure.
No, of course.
Okay, no pressure. No pressure. Do you want to share or not really at the moment?
It's just that it's also my belief is that actually the dream is already here.
Oh.
And I feel like I am living my dream.
Mm.
Like at this point of my life, my dream is actually to share coffees and talk with people and learn from people.
Mm.
It will evolve over time, and probably this won't be my dream or my ideal way of being all my life. But right now,
Yeah.
that is it.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, my belief is that we are living our dream. Like
Mhm.
life is a gift, but sometimes we are resisting against what is given to us. And yeah, I think I just love when people, you know, the spark, when people just learn about themselves and understand a bit more themselves, and when the people are alive. You know, I can feel that when people are alive, when they do something they're passionate about, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what drives me the most, I think, to see people being themselves and fully fulfilled. That's what motivates me today, at least today, yeah.
So you are you into podcasting? You try to film more and
Yeah, of course, I'm trying to create content around that,
mhm.
and just building something that will hopefully help, you know, others to learn. Because, for example, our conversation today, I'm sure, is helpful to many people.
And to you too.
Of course,
Yeah.
it's also for me. That's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
true,
yeah.
actually.
That's
And
important.
every person I meet always teaches me something, you know.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah.
Being good listener, a bit yeah. What I was talking to Konstantin, I tell him that it's always good to be a good listener, because when we talk, I mean, it's good. Sometimes I discover something what I say, but we more discover when we are good listeners.
That's right. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we learn a lot by
I
listening.
think it's all fun. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Listening. Everybody has a long life. Interesting, Bastian.
Yeah.
Podcast, no? Well, it's a sensation, I believe, to when you finding out about what the sparks.
Mm.
Like maybe I wasn't even never been passionate about something in my life. I mean, I like to play football, like soccer, football, I guess, in European. It was fun, and I had lots of dreams playing. Like nowadays, like when I'm 32 now, and I was playing until probably 16 years old, and I still have lots of dreams when I play in my childhood. So it's left a huge spot in my heart.
Those dreams that you had?
Yeah, well, just a game and that desire to do something every day. Because when I was young, I truly had a desire to go out and do my best every day, and that was truly fun to experience. And when you're young, it's much more obvious, because we don't have directly speaking a garbage in our head, you know, because there's lots of things happen and we don't know how it happened that we received it, and you know, it kind of stays on the way of recognition of what we really want to do in our life, and kind of sometimes to get rid of all the unnecessary things. It's important to kind of open that river flow of everything, and we always try to block that river by negative emotions, fear and stuff, and that would be fantastic too.
Yeah, there is a river within you.
Yeah, I think within anybody.
Yeah.
It's just a lot history of our life, life of history. Yeah, history of our life is like when we throw in things in that a lot. You know, something happened, it leaves a big gap here, and that's why people end up doing all therapists and all this stuff, because they have a lots of pain, and when there is pain, there is no. Some people do art by based on that pain, obviously, but for others, it kind of blocks their sensations of what they want to do in life, and that's how I end up being depressed. And
Do you feel like that today you're out of this depression?
no, no, I mean not depression. I didn't have depression. I just had tension.
Tension.
Tension. It's tension of what do I really want to do, because it just doesn't make me want, like they want to like, oh, make me want to do it. It's not in a way. It's like I just don't want to do it. I start and there's no desire to continue. And I was thinking, is it because I don't want to do it, or it's just because I haven't done enough into it to kind of see consequences of my efforts. And when I say, oh, good, I've done, oh, I'm doing better in that, oh, I'm doing better in that, and based off positive experience in the field, I'm kind of getting into it and desire to do more. So there is a gap between, if I want to do it, or it's just, if I don't want to do it, or it's just because I'm lazy. And it's uneasy to understand, like, or find out.
But when you mentioned when you were a kid, you said that you wanted to give your full potential to sports, to things you were doing. You wanted to give your best.
Yes.
What does it mean to give your best?
I think it comes. Many people do their job good, even though they don't like it. There's some people who really. It is a type of people who are ready to do everything, put the maximum effort into everything what they do. There are this kind of people.
Is that you?
No.
No?
No. I that's why I say, why do I stop? Because I don't like it, or it's because I haven't recognized my desire in it. Maybe there is a full potential into something, but I just don't see myself improving in it. So I'm like giving up on that. Sometimes people need at least a little bit of result so they can hang on to it.
That's true.
When you are doing something and it's just not working, and you be like, okay, so what am I doing? Do I want it? And people just stop, give up, and then when it repeats in many different industries, it just kind of adapts towards a persona, and then people just kind of give up on everything. I didn't feel that way, but I was more conscious about, okay, how does it work? Like discovering, and then while doing started tennis, I was like, okay, actually there is a desire. That's how it works. Oh, that's how it works. That's where desire is. I think we'll find out eventually. If we try more and more different things, we'll find out.
So when is the last time you felt that desire? Recently?
Except tennis? I don't remember.
If it's tennis, it's great. So
yeah, I don't remember.
In other sports as well?
I did not even. Yeah, no. Maybe I haven't tried it yet, but based on what I have tried, I tried to do the blogging. I like the process of doing this, and I like to have an interview, for example, and I like to set up an interview. That's my thing, and I will definitely continue with that, just in a different direction in a way. That's what I loved.
Do you feel this desire right now?
Yeah, I wouldn't stop. Like, people are not ready to just sit down in front of camera and knowing that somebody is filming them to kind of say what they want to say, because it's just, there's a lot of intimidation, a lot of they're different in front of camera, everything is like, they kind of get.
But do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%,
Okay.
100%.
I mean, maybe there is something for you to actually create something that is authentic to you and to share your ideas. And you said you were a construction engineering, so it's about, even though this is not your path, maybe you are meant to build something, but something else.
Exactly, that's a good point. I had an idea that, for example, if there is like we can take like what's it called, like in formula, at the bottom, we have construction, and perhaps I like construction, but from a different angle.
Of course.
I found out that I like building, but not what I was doing, like working with too many numbers, because I'm not into numbers much. I am good at math, but I'm not into numbers still. I don't want to do the documentation. It drives me crazy. I'd rather just
Yeah.
throw it like this. But I like Japanese gardens. I like to
Yeah.
Japanese houses and would
That's
like
nice.
exactly
So
something else. You know?
I mean, you got something here, you know, and I see also your eyes opening, like the spark.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, it sounds to me like the spark is not very far. Like you just have to maybe go to things that intrigue you and that makes you interested. And you know, regardless of what it is, I'm sure that you know that's the beauty of it, right? You can look anywhere in the world and you can learn for something. You know, I could be looking at this this light thing like just for an hour, and maybe I could learn something from it. You know,
Yeah.
you can look anywhere and you can learn and you can share. So maybe share your ideas.
Yeah, it's like looking at the tree and thinking, what do I want to do? I want to grow them or I want to cut them? Hmm?
I'm sure you have many ideas. The world waits for your ideas, my friend. Yeah, I think so.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my
It's been a
friend.
pleasure.
Yeah.